I feel like it's a lot safer. But safer is killing me!
Hi, we're Art and Bree. 4 years ago, we left the city to buy a 100-year-old farm to turn it into our own productive homestead where we can grow our own food, build a healthy life, and raise our kids just how we like.
If you want to join us in our homesteading adventure on our small farm, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Everybody's out here except for Braveheart. We borrowed a, I think, 2-year-old Nubian buck back from some friends. We used to actually own him. First day we opened the barn door just now, this morning, he has not come out. And I think it's because of the bull. There you are. What's going on? Tell me about it. Why aren't you coming out here? So he's just gonna hang out in here. We'll leave the door open, and when he's ready to go out, he can. I'm hoping that things will be okay between the buck and the bull. They should be. And the buck does have places he can go kind of to get out of reach of the bull in the barn. Anyway, he could get away from the bull if that's a problem. He kind of always was a little bit of a timid guy. He's pretty gentle and sweet. Okay, guy. See you in a while. This does probably mean that the doe goats are not in heat yet, or I don't think anything could keep him away from them. Wait a second, look at this. He's out of the barn. He's only got one testicle, or one descended, but he still gets the job done. Oh, here we go. The goats have all been hanging out with Braveheart, the buck, but the cow and the bull have never met him face to face. Hopefully this will be non-eventful. Okay, I hung out with him for a little while. Pretty uneventful, and that's how we want it. I'm trying to get tanked up with water and protein before I go in, because I'm trying to actually do longer work periods in the house. Hey, can you get them to switch out this dumpster? I'll have it topped off by the end of the day.
Let me text right now.
So I want a new dumpster, and I want that one gone.
It feels amazing outside. I think for school, we're gonna start with a walk. It's just too beautiful to be stuck inside. Oh, sorry. You're about to be stuck inside.
It's okay.
I'm not going in there.
My goal today is to finish the walls in this kitchen. And if I have extra time, I'm gonna start on that brick. On the brick fireplace right there. We're gonna pick a section of beadboard that looks really good and save it. How much are you interested in?
Dining room, kitchen.
No, it's too much.
No, it's not.
It's so much work. We have a whole interior house of beadboard, and we can save some from these other rooms.
I just know that there's people that watch this that agree with me.
And there's a lot of people who agree with me. I've just got to stick with focus, because I've struggled with that, and like move forward, even if it means not saving as much beadboard as you want. We'll have beautiful walls that you like, even if we don't have beadboard. My idea is to have one area of beadboard, a small area, not rooms.
Kitchen and dining room. That's one area.
That's too much. That's huge.
I think you're gonna see a lot of this. So many people have told us that like renovating a house or building a house is like a real test of your marriage. And I think that you're gonna see that a lot in our videos. Even as parents, they're building a house right now, and they've been like, yeah, it's hard. You're
gonna have to show me these kitchens to inspire me.
I will.
For the work.
They're so beautiful.
It is so much work to save beadboard. To pull it, because when you pull it out, you break the boards. So you have to pull out each board carefully and slowly set it aside. And then when you reinstall it, the paint, the thick paint where there's multiple layers of paint, gets in the way of the tongue and groove going back together. So you have to clean out all the grooves and carefully install it. And then they're more brittle, and so more of them break as you install them. Yeah, we can buy you beadboard. It's not a cheap wall covering, but it's also not the most expensive.
I'm open to that. I'll look at that.
Yeah, I like the idea of using new beadboard more than saving the beadboard.
Yeah, I'm not attached to it being like historically accurate. I know some people are. I know some people are. Yeah, but if we can't afford new beadboard, we have a whole house full.
Okay, I'm really excited. I'm going in. I have more protective equipment today, so that's why I'm trying to do a longer period of work. I'm not doing the siesta and try to go back to work. That's just cutting into my productivity anyway, because I never really get back to work.
Good luck in that tie back today.
So yeah, love you.
I think it's just too beautiful. We're going on a walk.
Okay, good.
Plus all the kids it's been pouring rain for days, so the kids are like, ah.
This is gonna be interesting. I'm hoping this new mask will actually be more comfortable. This one, even though it's much more affordable, very uncomfortable. And it doesn't provide near the level of protection as this one. I've tried this one on, but I have not worked in it yet. So I haven't worn it for hours, just for a few minutes. You're supposed to tighten the bottom, tighten the middle, tighten the top, and then do that again. And then you can test your seal. And you feel it suction to your face.
What is that?
This is my new suit. You like it? These are my clean clothes.
Bye.
For changing into
Bye, Dada.
Bye, buddy, after I shower. This reminds me of my Ebola preparedness training that I did in nursing, except that was way more extreme. I'm a little overwhelmed with just all this, but I'm just going to try to focus on the task at hand and move forward. But first, I actually have to pee. I've actually got to loosen this mask before I start working because it's too tight. Ah! Imagine how I'm going to feel in a few hours at the end of the day taking that off. Okay, that's a lot better. I am cooking in this. I'm looking forward to cold weather right now more than I have ever. I'm going to start on this wall, work my way around, tear off all these wall coverings. And now I'm excited to be getting to work. I love this, actually. I do. Can't use my ladder for a tripod anymore. Okay, now that I got all that crap out of the way, trim, some 2x6s, I can actually just tear through the walls. If you don't do that preparatory stuff first, man, it goes so slow. But it's done, and I should be able to fly for a little while. You find some weird stuff in walls and a lot of straight up filth. I mean, look at the top of this door frame here. It's just like dust and filth. Mold kind of on all the framing. Here's a weird one though. Here's like a mouse nest that had a bunch of pinto beans in it. And that makes sense, right? They ran right into the pantry, which is right there, and stole them and took them into the wall. But let me show you what else is in here. This is kind of strange. Crazy, crazy. It's like a mouse collected these shell casings. This is a firearm I've never owned. 2520 Marlin. Never heard of it. It's really interesting. But there's a bunch of them in there, and I'm guessing the mouse collected them. I don't know why though. Just a pile of shell casings with those beans. Okay, now we're moving to a new section of wall and new interest and tearing down some of this old exterior siding. Time feels like it's creeping inside this suit, but it's actually flying by. And I think I have like an hour left. I don't know exactly what time it is, but it was slow getting started because I was getting used to the suit. So I'm gonna see how much I can knock out in an hour. I'm very thankful that I can get this and this, and I plan on using it. I feel like it's a lot safer. But safer is killing me! Here's something I made for Bree a few years ago. It's like a coat hanger for beside the door.
it's just covered with mildew or mold. I'm gonna throw it out. I'll have to build her a new one. Okay, I'll show you real quick what I got done. I got done this wall here, all the way to there, and I pulled some off this wall here. What I didn't get done was this surface on this outside wall, and I definitely didn't get to the brick, but I didn't think I would. I'm gonna get out of this suit and take a good shower, and then move on to some afternoon work, emails in regards to the house, and also editing a video. I always want to get further, but I'm really happy that I made some progress today. Even if this suit is just killing me, I'm going to keep going just like this, because I will be happy that I did in the end. I know that I'll be happy that I did in the end.
Even in this front room of the house, which shouldn't have as much mold in the walls and is separated off, when I take the mask off, I know it's working because it's an overwhelming smell of mildew and must and mold. But when you have the mask on, you don't really smell that at all. I'm glad I have it, but I'm glad I have it off. Okay, I'm all clean. It feels really good to be out of that thing. I'm gonna quickly check on the bowl.
All right, it looks like it's very peaceable. I'm not gonna go out there. The buck is right there. And the bull, where is the bull? He's in the back, laying down.
All right, that's what I want to see. All is quiet. I've been editing out here in the barn. It's quiet. You look like you have a cold.
I do have a cold.
The kids have had something viral that came and went pretty fast. They're all getting better, but Bree has it now, so we're not getting tested for anything. We're just kind of staying put.
Yeah.
Until it passes.
It's just a cold. The dumpster is coming Wednesday.
Okay.
After tomorrow. Today's Monday.
That's great. We got a dumpster on the way. We're in the middle of actually an incredible fall.
It's so beautiful.
It is a really pretty fall. Not every year is a perfect fall out here, but this is a very nice one. That rainstorm knocked a lot down though. There's always this timing thing where, like, as the colors are getting nicer and nicer, if it rains really hard, which it did the past 2 days, it drops a lot of the leaves, and so you don't get them all at once. But it's incredible.
I think what's been the best about this fall is that it's been cool. A lot of falls the last couple of years have been hot, like summer.
Yeah.
And this fall has been very cool, and it's felt like actual fall.
You know, that's the mask that I bought.
Yeah, the full face.
Yeah, it's more comfortable than the other one, but it's terribly uncomfortable to wear for hours.
Yeah, I bet.
But I'm glad I have it. I think that the suit I was wearing today was like a Kim suit. And I think the Tyvek suit that I have will actually be lighter, because I was sweating like crazy. And then I went back and looked at it, and I said, oh, I think this is actually rated higher than what I need, because I don't need a thick suit. I just need something that is like micropore and has holes in it that are smaller than mold spores. I'm pretty sure what I was wearing today was actually like a grade above what I need. I hope it was, because I was cooking. But it is getting cooler.
Yeah,
the weather's getting
the
cooler.
Are open.
Look at those fall colors there.
Bree went in to lay down. I am happy today's turned out to be uneventful out here in the pasture. The buck is actually just chilling in the barn. The goats are up here. The bull is out here. And in this department, things are moving forward slowly but surely. For supper, we're having a broccoli cheddar soup. How's that soup?
Delicious.
You have a jumble of toys on this table with your food.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fun?
Yeah.
I'm changing out of my work shoes and into my pig feeding shoes, my pasture shoes. And for supper, the pigs are having some leftover cheese grits. We ate 2 breakfasts out of this cheese grits, but we won't get a third. Just a little bit of pig food. And this rotten banana that happened to be sitting in the yard. It seems like they eat human food extra fast and like it, but then again, they like all food. We'll get the cows their evening hay. This is that moment in the day when the light is just perfect. And there's only one moment like this in every day. Sometimes two, in the morning and the evening. And when you capture it, it's just a beautiful thing. It kind of makes me think, despite some very real challenges that we're in this moment in our lives. And I wonder how long it can go on, because it's been a really beautiful little run that we've had out here. And I'm just very thankful for it and pray that it'll continue because it's beautiful. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again in tomorrow's video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't, to come along for more of the journey.